Recording is already on progress. So allow TIS and allow Teacher Germain to record our session this afternoon. So time check, it's already 5:16 in the afternoon. I have 8 participants who are with me this afternoon. So before I will continue on our discussion today, I would like to say thank you to some of you who participated during the English contest, and congratulations to to the many of you who were able to do well to top during the contest. We thank you, Tristan, Josephine, and Honey, as well as Teresa. Okay, thank you for participating. So TIS is working on other contests, and a teacher hopes to see all of you again during those contests. Okay. Allow me to share my screen so that we can continue with our discussion. Am I already sharing my screen?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so if you can still remember, this this was our first lesson, maybe 2 weeks ago, before we took a break for a while. So we were discussing about um, identifying subjects and verbs in a sentence. So in our discussion, you have learned, or we have learned, that a subject is the one that is being talked in the sentence. Then when you say verb, that is the action word or a word that denotes an action in a sentence. Or you have here the definition of verb. A verb is a word that shows an action. In last meeting, I have given you another presentation wherein we identify subjects and verbs in sentences. Okay, Inda and Noel are also here with us. So there are 11 participants now. Okay, that's good. Okay, if you have the blue book with you, that's very good. But if not, you can just look at my screen. Okay, I think we are done with rule number 1. Okay, we shall be. Okay, let's go back to rule number 2. Okay, can I have Honey first to read this one? Okay, can I have Honey to read the one that I highlighted?
Okay, Miss. A subject will come before a past beginning with of.
Okay, come again, Honey.
A subject will come before a past beginning with of.
So a subject will come before a phrase beginning with of. So you can relocate the subject when there is a phrase beginning with of. So it comes before. So we have this example. Okay, Honey, please read the given example. A bouquet.
A bouquet of yellow roses will lend color and fragrance to the room.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what is the subject in the sentence? A bouquet of yellow roses will lend color and fragrance to the room. Okay, what is the subject in the sentence?
Bouquet.
Okay, our subject is bouquet. Okay, but if you're going to ask what kind of bouquet, so you will have the answer yellow roses. Because in other part of grammars, the complete subject here will be a bouquet of yellow roses. So, and the verb for that sentence what's the verb in the sentence? You have,
Will lend.
yes, will lend. Okay, so again, for rule number 2, take note, a subject will come before a phrase beginning with of. Okay, let's move now to rule number 3. Okay, Josephine, please read what's rule number 3.
Rule 3. To find the subject and verb, always find the verb first, then ask who or what performed the verb.
Yeah, so if you have a sentence, okay, what you're going to do is to always find the verb. Okay, you always look for the action word. And after that, you are going to ask yourself who or what performs the verb. So example here is this sentence. So we have this example. The jet engine passed inspection. Okay, everybody, the jet engine passed inspection. So what is the verb in the sentence? What is our verb? The verb is
Pass.
past. Okay, look at how the verb past is written. Okay, look at how it is written. Okay, Michael Susilo, what? How do we spell the verb past? How do we spell past?
P-A-S-S-E-D.
Very good, Michael. Okay, now tell me, anybody of you, on what tense of the verb is past? On what tense of the verb is past? P-A-S-S-E-D. What is that one? Is it present? Is it past? Or is it future tense? Excuse me. What's that? It is a past with ed. Is it present? Is it past? Or is it future tense? Yes. Okay, it is a verb in the past tense. Okay, past tense, because look at how it is correct. It is written. Um, the base form of the verb plus ed. So it is in the past tense. Okay. So again, our verb for that sentence is past. Okay. Who or what passed? Everybody, who or what passed? It is the,
Engine.
yes, it's the engine. So the engine here is the subject of the sentence. Okay, but if you're going to ask what kind of engine, it is a jet engine. So the word jet here is an adjective. Okay, it is an adjective and the it will complete the phrase of being the complete subject in the sentence. Again, Josephine, please read the sentence, Josephine.
The jet engine passed inspection.
Okay, what is the verb in the sentence, Josephine?
Passed.
Very good. What's the subject?
Engine.
And what's the complete subject? What's the complete subject? The complete subject is,
Jet engine.
okay, that's the complete subject in the sentence. Let's have first an activity of identifying subjects and what do you call subjects and verbs in a sentence. I will stop sharing my screen first because we will be using another presentation. Not able to ready it. I am not yet sharing my screen, right?
Yes, Miss.
Oh, Aaron is also here. Hi, Aaron. Noel. Am I already sharing my screen again?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So we will be using what we will be using lines this time to do the activity. Again, everybody, you are going to underline the subject once, then you are going to underline the verb twice. Again, underline the subject once, then underline the verb twice. Okay, let's have first the first sentence in the excuse me in the
Yes, Miss.
okay, can you please read the first sentence?
Okay. Sarah and Ira drove to the store.
Okay, Sarah and Ira drove to the store. Give me first the verb in the sentence. Verb.
Drove.
Okay, we have here drove. So how many lines are we going to use for the verb? How many lines for the verb?
1.
For the verb, it should be 2 lines. Okay? I have there 2 lines. How about the subject? So who drove to the store? Who drove to the store?
Sarah and Ira.
Okay, so how many lines for Sarah and Ira?
1.
Okay, we only have 1. Okay? Okay, I'm sorry for that because my throat is a bit aching. Okay, for the first sentence, everybody look at my screen. Sarah and Ira drove to the store. First, identify the verb. Our verb is drove. So you are going to put 2 lines below the verb. The next question will be who drove to the store? So that will answer what's the subject in the sentence. So you have here Sarah and Ira. Okay. I hope you understand that one because I'll be asking you to do the activity later on. Okay, next, let's have sentence number 2. I would like to ask Aaron to read. Aaron,
Jenny and I opened all the gifts.
okay, this one is opened. Come again, Aaron, opened.
Open.
Read again the sentence, Aaron, Jenny.
Jenny and I opened all the gifts.
Very good. Please give me the verb in the sentence. What do you think is the verb in the sentence, Aaron? What is the action in the sentence? Or what word from the sentence shows action? Jenny and I opened all the gifts. Okay, who can help? Who can help? Aaron, what's the verb in the sentence? What do you think?
Open.
Okay, very good. Yes, that's good, Aaron. How many lines for the verb? How many lines for the verb you have?
2.
Yes, we have 2 lines. Okay, now who opened all the gifts, Aaron? Who opened all the gifts?
Jenny and I.
So what do you call Jenny and I in the sentence? What do you call Jenny and I? It is the, when you have the verb, how do you call Jenny and I? It is now the, Aaron, it is the subject in the sentence, right? Okay, Aaron, again, how do you call Jenny and I? Jenny and I is the,
Subject.
yes, it's the subject in the sentence. Okay, okay, that's good. Thank you, Aaron. I'll be reading sentence number 2 again. Jenny and I opened all the gifts. Our verb is the word open. Who opened all the gifts? So you have Jenny and I. Let's move now to sentence number 3. I would like to talk to Nicholas.
Yes, miss.
Why were you not able to join the English contest, Nicholas? Maybe next time you'll be joining, right? Okay. I want you to read, Nicholas, the third sentence, please.
The cat and dog ate.
What's the verb in the sentence? What's the verb?
Cat and dog.
The verb, the action word in the sentence? The cat and dog ate. What's the verb? The verb is, Nicholas? The verb is
The cat and dog.
verb. I am asking for the verb first.
Oh, the verb word.
Yes, the verb, the action word in the sentence. It is the
Ate.
yes, it is the action word in the sentence. It. And the subject is, what's the subject?
The cat and dog.
Okay, the cat and the dog. That's the subject. Okay, thank you, Nicholas. Okay, when you say ate, ate, it is also in the past tense. It is the past tense of the verb eat. Okay, eat. And the past tense or the past form of the verb is ate. Okay, let's move now to the last sentence before our activity. I will be calling Reza.
Yes, miss.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, miss.
Okay, please read sentence number 4.
My parents and I went to a
Movie.
moving.
Okay, come again.
My parents and I went to a moving.
Very good. What is the verb in the sentence? Reza, what's the verb?
When.
Very good. Our verb is went. Okay, how many lines are we going to use for the verb? How many lines?
2.
Yes, we will be using 2 lines. How about the subject? Who went to a movie? Who went to a movie?
My parents and I.
Oh, very good. How do you call my parents and I? It is the
Subject.
very good. It is the subject in the sentence. Thank you, Rasa.
You welcome, miss.
Well, teacher is happy. Very good. Okay, I'll be repeating that. I'll be repeating sentence number 4 before our writing activity. My parents and I went to a movie. Our verb in the sentence is went. Went. So you'll be asking who went to a movie. So you have my parents and I. This is the subject, the complete subject in a sentence. By the way, when you have the verb went, it is also in the past form, and its present form is the verb go. So go in the present tense, in the past form, you have went. Okay. So this will be This will be our first writing activity for this semester. Please, I want you to have your notebooks with you and please grab your pens or maybe pencils. Okay? And I want you and I want all of you to be okay. That's good. Josephine is holding her notebook now. Okay, we'll be having a writing activity. OL is here. Hi, Alfonso.
Sorry, miss, I cannot hear you.
Is everybody ready with their things? Are you all ready? Okay, thank you, Inda. Let me see, Noel, ready with your things, Noel? Okay, good. Aaron, are you ready with your notebook?
What, miss? I cannot hear.
Are you ready with your things, Aaron? Ready?
Yes.
I hope Sanessa also. Okay? So what you're going to do, you are going to write in your notebook the 4 sentences. Okay, for a while. Okay, write in your notebook the 4 sentences. Okay? Then you are going to identify where's the verb, you underlined it twice. Then the subject, you underline it once. Okay, write the 4 sentences in your notebook. Let's identify the subject and the verb. You underline the verb twice, the subject once. Okay, if you can notice in the sentences, there are 2 verbs. Okay. Read closely. The sentence does not only contains 1 verb. Some sentences contains 2 verbs in that one. Okay, if you have any question, please do not hesitate to open the microphone, then you say your query. Are you done answering, Alfonso?
Yes, Miss.
You are done?
Yes.
Okay, you can have a photo of it and send in my WhatsApp number so that I can check it.
Okay. Miss, I'm done. Miss, I'm done.
Aaron, if you do not have my WhatsApp number, check the chat box, please. That's my number, Aaron.
What, Miss? I cannot hear.
Please check the chat box. That's my WhatsApp number. If you don't have my number, do you have my WhatsApp number, Aaron?
I don't know.
Oh, you do not know. Please check the chat box. My number is there. So I'll be waiting for your answers, for your responses. Please do not forget to write your name, okay? Alfonso,
Yes.
how many lines are we going to use for the verbs? We are going to underline it how many times? Like this.
12 times.
Okay. Okay. Like this one. Underline the verb twice. Twice.
Oh, okay.
Do it again.
Okay, Miss.
What do you mean by letter P? Oh, you have predicate.
Yes.
Okay, not predicate, Alfonso, but the verb. Okay?
Okay.
Because when you say predicate, so we will be having walked and look around. Simple and complete predicate. Let's have verb. Verb, okay? I already received your work, Noel. Is it not raining in Indonesia this time? No rain? No rain in Indonesia?
No, Miss.
Oh.
No, Miss.
Here in my place, it starts to rain. It started raining. And you can hear thunder. I hope
Miss, I'm not done yet.
It's okay, Nicholas. Okay. Okay. Sorry, sorry. Josephine, I received your work already.
I'm done, miss.
Inda, you have a very good penmanship, Inda.
Thank you, miss.
So good, so nice. Look. Mm. The curtains here in my room are flying because of the strong wind. So, on the next meeting, we will be discussing the new rules. Okay, so we'll be moving forward to other rules and grammar. So, let's wait for the others to finish. So, I already recorded Noel, Josephine, and Enda's work. I am still waiting for the others. You don't have a writing class today.
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Honey, are you almost done, honey?
What, Miss?
Are you almost done? What number are you now?
4.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you, Alfonso. I already have your work.
Okay, thank you also, Mr. May.
Very good, Clara. I already received yours, Clara. Nice penmanship, Clara.
Miss,
Okay,
how do I
Miss.
send it? Send it. How do I send it, Miss?
Nicolas,
How? How do
how?
I send it?
Take a photo, then send it in my WhatsApp number. You, you
Okay,
can
Miss.
ask help from Noel.
That's because I'm done, Miss.
Okay. Okay, since there are still a few who are not yet done, so for those who are finished, Alfonso, Noel, Josephine, Enda, and Clara, okay, you can leave the meet now, okay, because I'll be waiting for the other kids, 7 more minutes for them until they are finished. Okay? I
Okay,
will
Miss.
be I'll be
Okay,
seeing you
Miss.
tomorrow for the comprehension class, okay? For the reading class.
Okay, Miss.
Well, okay.
Okay,
bye.
Thank
Miss. Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, Miss, bye.
For those who are not yet done, please continue, okay? Please continue. Justin, are you not yet done, Justin? Not yet?
Almost, Miss.
Okay. Yes, teacher will wait. Ito nga manok. Water ako na. Hapit ako na.
Miss,
Yes, Nicholas.
I sent it to my mom instead, so my mom can send it to you, Miss.
Okay. You're going to wait for your mom?
Yeah.
It's okay. Teacher will wait, Nicholas, okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, I have now Rihanna's work.
Miss, can I leave now?
Yes, thank you, Nicholas. See you tomorrow.
Okay, Miss. Bye-bye.
Rihanna, thank you.
Yes, Miss. Can I leave now?
Yes, bye-bye. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Yes, thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye-bye. Is everybody finished writing? I will stop sharing my I will stop I will stop sharing my screen now. Are you finished writing, honey?
Yes,
That
Miss.
Sanessa done writing?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Mike. Oh, Alfonso. You don't have a writing class, Alfonso.
Oh, okay.
Miss Michelle cannot meet you today.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. But you are going to have a Mandarin class.
Yes.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.
Aaron, I already received yours, Aaron. Thank you. Honey, I also have yours, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Aaron, I already received your work, Aaron. Thank you. You can leave now, Aaron. Tristan,
Yes, Miss.
I already received your work, Tristan.
Okay,
Thank
Miss.
you. Thank you. Honey and Sundara, thank you.
You're welcome, Miss.
Michael, if you are not yet done, take a photo of my screen, then send send the activity in my WhatsApp number, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Teacher will wait for your answer.
Bye-bye, Miss. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Sundara. Thank you. Okay, thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow for our reading comprehension class. Thank you.
Bye, Miss.